Hello and welcome to Trainwreck of a Thought, episode 8.
Yeah.
I am your host, Mike, and with me we have Big Dick Davery,
I might have to start agreeing with you. It's
the Sultan of Snapchat, Krian.
I do it all the time.
Eric hasn't heard that yet, so he's currently incapacitated.
That's great. That's fucking great.
and Wally Wall's friend Gage's Eric.
Yeah. Yeah.
This week we don't have Lauren. Well, actually, this week we will have Lauren, just not this time, so I guess it doesn't seem like this week. But next week's have Lauren.
Lauren will come back.
They don't hear you right now, they hear you in the future.
Wait,
So,
what?
They don't hear you right now, they hear you in the future. So,
He's breaking
Shut
the
up.
fourth wall.
You're breaking my brain walls.
Break the wall.
Wally Walls, what do you have to say about this?
About what? The fact that you're rambling on nonsense?
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Nigga, that was harsh.
Alright, let's get
I'm
on topic then,
confused.
asshole.
Yeah, right?
I love you.
So, this week we're going to talk about, like, strictly Vidya games, since Lauren's not here to ruin it, so it can just be a dick fest.
Nothing but Vidya. Games.
Hey, she played a video game yesterday. She played 2 video games
She was
yesterday.
good at
Like-
Resogun. That was the
Yeah.
shooting game.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, like, damn, video games, I gotta wife you. Like, now.
We
You
might have to
sounded
cut that out because she might hear that.
Yeah.
And she might, like...
Fucking expect that.
Bring rings.
Yeah, she'll
Bring
give
you
her,
to fucking
she'll pass you a note that has like just a diameter on it. That's like, okay, so this is a hint, and this is my birthstone, but I
She'll
really
take
want
you to the mall
diamonds.
just to go to K Jewelers.
Alright,
come
well, let's
on.
not talk about it. 'cause I hate
Anyway,
when you guys talk about it.
We're going to cut that out, right?
Jesus Christ, she's the one that talks about it.
Anyway, so, Davery, what is your favorite video game? Is it RuneScape?
No, it's not.
Speaking of RuneScape.
It's like that's like saying like to a crack addict what their favorite pastime is and expecting them to say crack, Eric.
No, my
But it's
bike.
but they honestly hate crack. This is, I like
Like
bikes.
bikes.
The pastime.
Eric was the original werewolf.
His bike.
You never heard that?
there.
Oh, there was a voice. He was like, shut up,
That was
guys. He's
funny.
going to write on his live journal about this. He's going to go on. He's like, the
password is bikes.
No, so last week, Lauren got mad because someone brought you up. And I said, yeah, and I made a joke, and I said, you know the joke about you having a journal? I was like, yeah, guys, you know what a live journal is, right? We have to say the password. I said he's gonna go home, he's gonna grab his live journal, he's gonna be crying, but the password is blank.
That was one of the funniest things I think I've ever
And they
heard.
just lost it. And then we went on to the serious topics.
Lauren honestly almost like killed you because of that. She was like, how could you?
This was
Not-
while
it's
we
not
were
about
at dinner at the Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, that's what
Oh, yeah,
the
that
podcast.
I'm pretty sure we brought it back up.
But yeah, so Korean or Eric or Davery.
My-
Oh yeah, Davery's new name is Dongo.
don't call me Dongo if you
Big
ever...
Dick Dongo.
Doggo is in the house.
Give me your stripper name.
Oh, God. I didn't feel like they'd expect me to be black before I came on stage, like, and now introducing our latest dancer for you.
Big Dick
Dongo.
Dongo.
Is this weird fucking white kid that comes out and
World star. You start beating up fat black girls.
just beating them up? Not even, like, any sexual
No,
intention.
he's a world star.
I'm done.
So your favorite video game?
It's going to sound really weird. It's a toss-up between two because both are really nostalgic for me. One of them's a little less nerd than the others. I have Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero.
Okay, so you make fun
That
of
was-
me for like my Japanese shit, but
No,
that
no,
was
no.
super Jappy.
That was just...
It's just a racing game.
It was a racing game about illegal street racing, and like you were driving around the highways, and if you saw someone with like an emblem above their car or whatever, then you could go and challenge them
What
to a
system?
street race. PS2.
Oh really?
Yeah, and you would like challenge them to a street race, and legit, it would start right there, and you would just race through wherever streets you were going.
Oh.
And that was one that I actually never beat because the fucking last guy is, I'm pretty sure, impossible.
I miss games that did that.
Yeah, the game
The games that were just like, you know what? Fuck everything. You're not getting a hint. You're not getting shit.
Like, there's not a cheat code that
It took
can
me
save
12
you.
years to beat Harry Potter, the first game on the PlayStation 1.
Jesus
It does
Christ.
not help you with jack shit.
You know what, Eric? You could probably read the book and get to the end faster.
What book?
Oh.
The Harry
I thought you meant the book for the game. I was like, there's books for games now.
You just killed me, literally.
I thought he meant it in relation
Yeah, I know,
to
I
the
know.
game. I was like,
Oh my god. I'm sure they have a game book for it. I mean, it's one of the biggest series ever, but...
So what about your
gaming.
second favorite toss-up?
It is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses.
So I don't know which one you thought would be nerdier to me.
Probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses.
Was that on... What was that on?
That was on the PS2 again.
Because I had that.
I got a Yu-Gi-Oh! game for Easter.
I
once.
played the shit out of that. I probably put hundreds of hours into that.
I returned it.
I played my Yu-Gi-Oh!
You
game for like
should
a
have sold
day,
it to me. I will buy it gladly
and I did not
now.
play it.
What?
It was just dialogue after dialogue, and then it would send me into this battle, and I couldn't press any buttons, and just nothing happened. So
I miss PS2
I
games that
threw
were
the
like...
game out the window. I was
I
just
miss
so
PS2
mad.
games that were like so difficult and so hard you didn't get past like the first level.
Oh,
And you were
and
like,
like,
fuck this.
no, I like the action, like adventure games where you're kind of going, and then all of a sudden a puzzle room comes up and you can't beat it for 4 years because your mind at the time is just like, what the fuck were they thinking?
And you don't have ready access
like there's
to
a
Google.
there's a secret wall fucking hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
they
you
were like,
can't see it because
why the hell would you put
painting.
that
Look,
there?
I was so lost in God of War
Who put
1
that there?
because I wasn't expecting it to have puzzles in
Who
it.
put it there?
Put that there.
No,
So
but
what do I...
one game that this isn't one of my favorites, but was a good game for me at the time was Orphan. All these games are PS2 games because that's basically what I had growing up was a PS2. So Orphan was a horrible game based on the anime Orphan. I'm pretty sure it's called Orphan the anime. I think so. But pretty much it is like the cheesiest like I don't even know. The action, like the combat in it, you take turns doing it. And like they would call out whatever moves they were doing. And they were the cringiest names, like the Bite of Lightning and like the Wall of I think it was just called the Wall of Magic. And it was a defensive wall.
That's awesome. On your topic though, whenever I think about my like the best games or my favorite games or like the games that I always replay, I never once think about like PS3 or Xbox 360. I always go PS2.
Yeah.
Because like I played the fuck out of like every game I bought for that because like that was when like you got like maybe one game a year.
Yeah.
And you didn't have readily money, so it wasn't just like I spent $60 on this. I don't really care for it. It doesn't matter. I bought it. Like, when you had a PS2 game, it was like you're fine. You had that, and you were like, and like sometimes a friend would come over, and you'd be like, oh.
PS2 was back when games didn't rely on the multiplayer, so the single player was fucking amazing.
Like my favorite, my favorite game. Actually, like you, Korean might be able to guess this, but like it's a toss up between like I guess 3 games, which is Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh my god,
beautiful.
Me and Korea used to play that game literally for like hours and hours over like weekends.
Dude, I played that game so fucking much. It was just so good.
Our eyes were bleeding and our fingers were to the bone.
I still
like,
play
playing
every
that
now
game.
and then.
I wish I
pop
could still
it.
play that game.
You
That
have
game
that?
was beautiful.
I have a
both of
PS2.
them.
I would suck your dick for that game.
I have a
it,
PS2 if anyone wants to see the game.
Slim.
We can play it.
Battlefront 3 though for next gen consoles
is coming out.
That's
yeah,
that's a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big thing.
That's a big thing.
They teased it at E3. You know what they showed, Eric?
What?
They literally showed the ATT, the AT-AT foot comes down, stomps. There's no. First of all you see is snow blowing in a blizzard, and then foot comes down. Battlefront 3. It's like 7 seconds, and the crowd goes, freak the fuck out, because everyone was like, it's a thing. Everyone was like, it's a thing. It's being
It's
made.
actually happening, which is what's.
Well, that's all they fucking had was just an animation of
No,
an
that's
AT&T.
literally all they had. They're like
Oh my
we
God.
were gonna start this afterwards. But yeah, it's between Battlefront 2, Champions of NORAD,
Champs.
which fun fact, I love that game now, but like I got that game at a yard sale across the street from people who were forced to move out because they were growing weed in their backyard.
Okay.
And this wasn't like in the projects, like that's where I lived on the weekends. But no, this was like right in the middle of town. Like, when Quincy, the John Quincy Adam house is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, right down the street, someone was just growing fucking tons of pot. So at a yard sale, and it was like, James North, $1. I was like, fuck yeah! Grab that shit. That game was hard. I was like 12. I was like, I don't understand how RPGs work where I have so many skills. It was basically like Diablo, Eric. It's like that game but for PS2, and it was just so hard, and I couldn't do anything. I kept dying. And then they
Were
were
you
like...
getting sweaty?
Maybe?
I feel like you would get sweaty playing that
No,
game.
oh, no. And then the third game being Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
Which is like arguably, I'm gonna say maybe not the best game because like I'm open to like discussion about what could be better, but
It's
arguably
pretty high up
one
there.
of the like top 10, just not in mine, like top 10 ever.
I would narrow it down top 5.
I don't
Yeah,
know. His Pac-Man was pretty addicting.
No, I'd narrow it to top 5.
I'd bring it to a 5 range.
I hate you. Miss Pac-Man was so addictive.
It was It was greatest hits.
Do you guys remember, dude, Eric, on PS2, fucking anything that got released was greatest hits.
True.
Greatest hits. I'm like, PS2, I know you just do nothing but smack out 10s, but like, he's just like, there's like PGA Pro Tour 04. You can't even play this game. It would be like Demo Reel 2012 from Namco Bandai. Greatest hits.
You want to know something funny? Is I beat PGA Tour 2004.
I hate you.
I still have it, and I still have the memory card.
Jesus.
Speaking of old games, John, we were talking about this
Oh
earlier.
my god! Wait, remember memory cards though? Those were the
Okay, I'll
biggest
go
pain
fuck
in the
myself.
ass.
That happens all the time.
Memory cards, those were difficult, man. Cause no, but they were so good because like you could bring it to your friend's house. Like you just bring the game and the memory card. Now it's like, okay, well we got to go online. I got to download my profile. I got to hope that this game transfers a save over. And you're just like, before it was like I got this and I got this. I'm holding up things you can't see.
See, what they should have done is like they should still come with little like USB memory cards that just have like
Yeah,
3 gigs or something.
I don't know if 3 gigs is enough.
Well,
Yeah,
just for
it
save
would have
data.
to be like
No,
a
save
save
data?
data.
Oh yeah, well
It
it
would-
depends on the games that
yeah.
you're trying to transfer. Like if it's a PS4, ooh, maybe yeah.
Well, no, because going back about like the games I still replay to this day. Like I play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 about 3 times a year.
Yeah.
I play it
And
every
I
summer.
go back and I'm like, you know what? I got 90 hours to fucking kill. And I'm just like, I sit there and I play them and I just get the feels. But the only game that I think any of us regularly go back to from current gen consoles is COD. Right?
No,
That's
no,
just
I
to
go.
get angry.
Yeah, and like
No, I go back to The Last of Us a lot.
how often? But like that just came out. I mean, games that like
Well, no, that came out. Think about it. That came out a year ago.
yeah.
When
Like,
I fall back on games that like I played a while ago and I want to just like replay for the shits and giggles, the Sly Cooper collection, like the Sly,
Eric,
all
Eric,
4 of them.
just give me your hand.
All of the Sly
Cooper.
I
Dude,
grew up with that game.
when
And-
Bentley gets hit by the car.
no, he doesn't get
in a
hit.
wheelchair.
No, he doesn't get hit by a car. He gets crushed inside Clockwork's mouth.
Dude, it's like free Boosie.
Wait, do you remember from the first game when they had the mission where you're in the fucking race and racing the van?
Yeah.
That was the most
Oh.
annoying thing in the world.
Yeah, when
because
I was a
always
kid,
get
no one
fucked
could,
up.
no one could
Last
beat
lap.
that.
Guys,
As soon as you get older, you're like, oh, wait a minute.
On more on PS2 games, Ratchet and Clank though.
Ratchet and Clank every game.
Or
Every game.
Jack and Daxter.
I didn't get to play
The
Jack and
third
Daxter. though.
one?
I was so
Jack and
mad.
Daxter.
Dude, ever
3.
play? I have Jack 3.
I found the collection on PSN and was like, I wanted to play this because I know it's just like Ratchet and Clank. I
But
was-
like if Ratchet was a wise talking asshole who swore.
You know
And he
what?
smoked, and he drove cars. And in the third game, you got like superpowers where you had Light Jack and Dark Jack. And if you collected 50 of these orb things halfway through the game, you could just have unlimited energy for that. And I would just fuck with people because you had the slow time ability, and I would just slow down cars and just hop on them. I would just sit there. I would spend hours. And the games were just so good back then. And I sound like an old man,
what
but
the
like.
fuck happened to
honestly,
gaming?
I would have more fun playing fucking like a SpongeBob game from back then. than
I
playing-
had a SpongeBob game for the
Yeah.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, the
Oh.
PlayStation 1, it was, Oh,
Did anyone
shit.
play Nicktoons Unite on GameCube with
Oh.
Tron, Danny
Oh,
from
yeah.
SpongeBob?
Yes. I played that with
Yes.
Cassie O'Turner.
I had that. I beat that. Me and Ducott aced that shit. 2 controllers. I was
With
Danny
me and you,
Phantom.
SpongeBob. We played that too. We also played SpongeBob, that game where you play with all the. What the fuck was it called? Was it like Bikini, Bottom Mayhem
bitches?
or something?
Ooh, okay.
No, but it was
That
a side
sounds like a
scroller.
porn.
What?
For the PS1, it was like a side
Sounds like they
scroller.
painted a girl yellow.
Which one?
with
The SpongeBob
spots
game.
on her.
Yeah, no, but I mean the other one.
I mean,
we
they got a
played,
leopard
for
strip.
GameCube, the one where we
No, they
did
made
the
it
different
look
mini
like
games,
SpongeBob.
and you could play as
Oh!
characters.
Oh!
Yeah, it was for PS2.
You guys need to like speak.
There was
to
like
both-
there was a SpongeBob game where there was just a bunch of mini games that you
It
played.
was like Mario Party meets SpongeBob,
and
but without a
That
board
doesn't
game.
sound bad.
it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I can't remember the name of it.
I'd be fucking
Oh my
Squidward and
Jesus!
just...
That's what we should do. If we want to,
We should all be Squidward.
wait. Depending on like maybe how this episode does, like maybe we could upload some stuff like that of us playing old PS2 games.
Yeah, I'd definitely be
Me,
down.
me and Matt Hardman are still trying to find the PVR so we can do our Spiral Let's Plays.
Like I said, I have a PVR. I just don't have the adapter to give us four controllers. We just need to buy one of those, which should be like $10.
Honestly.
But we are planning on hopefully doing some Smash Brothers stuff, right, guys? Melee.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Melee?
about that.
I have Brawl with the Wii. My brother's trying to download Project M, which is
Yeah, I know.
melee physics with Brawl.
This is gonna
characters.
sound, dude. All I do on Twitch now is I watch people play fighting games, and Project M is just so good, dude. People, the nerdiest kids play it, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so entertaining.
They have the awfulest names.
Oh, but
Mewtwo
Eric,
King.
oh, you too.
Oh.
Eric, what about you? About your favorite games?
I'd have to say the Kingdom Hearts series is like one of my favorites. Like,
Have you ever, David?
I gotta say, I do like the second. Like, because what happened was
you
that
new
I
fag.
played the second one the first. So when I went back to it, it was like you're going back to the first
Yeah.
game when it doesn't have all the stuff. But I played the first one through, and I was like, I love this.
Yeah,
That's not
did you ever
necessarily.
play
Well, that one sec. That's not necessarily the case with every game. Like, well, no, we're playing like the newer ones, then playing the older ones. Because I
Yeah.
played Jack 2 and Jack 3, and those were awesome. And then I went back and played Precursor Legacy, and for some reason, I just felt better playing that, like more of an adventure type feel than just.
Well,
Rudy
it's
2
like a
point and
different
shoot.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the adventure games.
Did you ever play
Oh,
Kingdom
it
Hearts?
was called Lights, Camera, Pants.
What?
Lights, camera, pants. I
That was the name of the SpongeBob game. Sorry, I had to look that up.
Well, thanks for figuring it out.
Well,
It was-
thank you, because now we're gonna go find.
Wait,
yeah,
you-
we're gonna
you
go figure that
never-
out where that
really?
was. Wait, never
Yeah,
mind.
we're
Watch
gonna
it.
podcast on this play this?
He's never played Kingdom Hearts. Dude, you need to play it.
Yeah,
You never played Kingdom Hearts? I've both
I've
come over
told
my
him
house.
that.
I got my PS2, I got my
Do you
games.
trust me? Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've fairly never steered you wrong with most things.
Okay, most things.
Right? If I know you don't like something, I don't show you it. But if I'm like, okay, Daver's gonna love this. Daver, are you ready for feels with great RPG gameplay?
Oh, jeez. I'm always ready for feels.
Like
Come on.
Daver, like Ellen Hopkins style, like tears playing video games. Like I can't believe how
the
sad.
thing
I
that
am.
always threw me off about it was the Disney character, so I thought it'd be like gimmicky. So
But
I
it's
never played
not,
it.
because
Except for the
Mickey is
little
such a fucking badass. No, second game she sucks. We're not gonna tell them about that. Don't ruin that.
Both of them, they suck.
In the first one, you
Okay.
fight Ursula and you fuck up a shark.
Okay, yeah, you get to fight, but I mean, like, still, like, it was just annoying.
No, I liked the first one.
You get to go chill with Timon and Pumbaa, and you get to turn into a lion. Oh, and dude, David, do you like boss battles where they have like 4 billion health and you have 100, and they're like twice as like?
Oh, yeah,
and by that,
they're skyscraper
it's all the way out.
sizes. Okay, there's one part where you literally fight a dude using skyscrapers. He's like a giant battleship. Yeah, the game is like, so like there's technology, there's magic, and you're flying on a speeder bike from Tron as you fight a giant monster that's like a battleship, and you chuck skyscrapers at it.
Okay.
You're leaving out the when he becomes a lion, that level, the
Oh.
desert battle that you have with the giant tortoise thing that literally like
And the shaman.
And
it like crushes its feet and sends shockwaves throughout the entire place.
Yeah, in
and
the
you're like
Pride
the
Lands.
size of its fucking toe, and you have to like jump up it somehow and get on its back and fight this shaman thing.
And they have a fight where it's you versus 1,000 people, which on a PS2 is fucking pushing it. There's 1,000 people on the screen.
That's ridiculous.
And and by the way, the visuals, like the cutscene, the actual cutscene, we'll show you them. They're 480p because 720 wasn't invented yet, but like they made 720. Like it's not possible on a PS2, but those graphics look better than like shit I have on my PS4. Like
Yeah.
it is so good looking.
Yeah,
and
like,
the
that
song,
game,
the
all of
soundtrack,
it
dude.
was just beautiful.
That woman is just like woo.
I don't even know her name.
It's like Umineri Uheko or oh fuck.
It's a weird
But
one.
yeah, no, like the opening sound. Oh,
It's like so simple and clean. Dude, like once you finish it though, you're gonna be like us where when that song comes on, you have to sing it. You can't stop yourself.
It's like the Poke Rap. It just comes on. You just
See, like,
go.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that with the Poke Rap
Because I don't really like Pokemon.
I don't know the Pokemon in the Poke Rap. I know them, but I don't know the Poke Rap.
Yeah.
I don't know the Poke Rap by heart either. But you go
But
on
you
and
have to sing it.
But I mean, it comes on and you go like,
you
you
just
cite
Pikachu
the
over and over again. So like
Fucking
Pikachu, 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 Pikachu.
Pokemon.
Wait, did you say you said Kingdom Hearts, right? And then what else? As a contender for your number one game.
Ugh, it's so hard to think of number one games.
Is it weird that not one of us has picked anything that passed PS2?
Yeah. I mean, before PS2, it's basically
Before
nostalgia.
PS2,
That's
was
why you would
nothing.
choose it. But PS2, like, that was, like, actual next-level games. And then PS3, it's like, oh, well, we made the graphics better, and then we made the content a little shittier.
Like, I even Infamous, Eric, which I know you love, I don't think it deserves to be up there. Like, it's
No.
great.
I love that game. I love playing it, but I don't think it deserves.
How
to be
many
up there.
PS3
It was nothing
cases do you
special.
see
The first one was like
greatest
it
hits
wasn't super great. Like
Well,
it was cool having.
They
like,
switched from greatest hits to game of the year.
Yeah, but still. Because you had PS2 Game of the Years.
So you're saying, Eric?
And that was actually Game of the Years.
Yeah, didn't.
But no, but like, can any of you guys, while Eric, I don't know if you were still thinking about it, can any of you think of a single PS3 game that we played that this console generation that you think deserves to be up there with your favorites?
I mean,
Yes.
when it
The
came
Last
out...
of Us.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. I didn't even play that.
I mean,
Is-
Last
is
of Us
the
is
only-
actually a great game.
No, The Last of Us is the only of this generation that deserves to be on any sort of favorites or best.
I mean, there's a lot of fun games to play, but none that are like best or favorites.
I'm
Like Dead Island, that was fun to play
COD
and level
4.
up.
COD 4.
Yeah,
COD
COD
4 was
4
fun.
maybe would.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, shout out to COD 4.
There was Skyrim, I guess, was fun. I only played it for a little bit.
Right,
Skyrim
dude?
was great.
Skyrim is like
Skyrim,
good,
once
but,
you beat the
It gets
game,
boring
it got
after you play it though. It's great,
Yeah.
but it gets boring after you beat it.
I mean, GTA 5, that was played up a lot.
It's like I love these games, and then Korean called me out on it. It's like I hype these games up, and I'm loving them, and I love them, and I get them, and I'm just like, I'm fucking bored.
Yeah.
I need something that like I know it sounds bad
I
because
can go back and play Star Wars Battlefront 2 for fucking 30 hours straight.
or like
I can play GTA for like a half hour.
at most before you're just like, oh fuck kids.
Yeah, seriously.
But like, dude, Kingdom Hearts, like seriously, like you should come over one of these days, and I'll just like I will just like you could just sit down in this chair. You don't like you take work off for 3 days, dude. Just don't. Actually, hey, how many days would you need to beat both?
both.
Whoa, by the way, you know what they got rid of in this console generation? I fucking can't stand. They got rid of level grinding. You don't need to level grind anymore. It's just like, hey, when you get to this boss fight, you'll be the appropriate level. Kingdom Hearts, you need to level grind. Like, there's a part that, like, there's a guy you fight. You know, the first time you fight Riku, when he's like, before you get through the portal, if you're not high enough level, he just fucks you, and you just can't do anything, and you can't leave.
in Hollow Bastion.
I quit that game. I came back to it 2 years later, and I was like, I'm a veteran of video games. I kicked my ass. I came back 2 more years later. I was like, okay, I'm beating this. I didn't beat it. I got the second game. I beat that. I went back, and I was like, okay, I got this. And I finally beat it when I was like 16.
With the first fight with Riku,
God.
like in the hall?
Yes, I couldn't beat
I
that.
never had trouble with that one.
How did you not have trouble with that?
That is so
That was the most
hard.
difficult boss battle I think I've ever had. in
Wait,
my entire
are
life.
you talking about the one where it's like in the room with the generators?
Yeah, no.
No, I'm talking about the first fight because you
Oh,
fight
no,
him.
not that. No.
I was gonna
No,
say,
that
like,
was-
I was
Another
like, that's
great
not
thing-
even difficult.
Another great thing about Kingdom Hearts is, oh my god, the blue balls you get from the final boss fights. It goes, dude, like, you'll find a giant spaceship, you'll destroy it, you're like, I won, where's my cutscene? It's like, nope, this isn't even my final form. In the second game, you have to beat him like 15 times.
Oh,
And it lasts 2 hours real time. And you can't quit, you can't save and quit. It's like, buckle up, you're in it for the long run.
And if you die, you go back to like the
Oh,
beginning.
And then, like, you'll get to the
essentially.
final fight where you actually finally fight hand to hand, and then you're just like, I can't beat him. And you realize it, and you're just like, I'm fucking stuck.
Sephiroth.
Oh, no,
Are you talking about
Oh.
Sephiroth?
Remember how you had to have me like
As a
I
boss?
was- yeah, no,
I beat
yeah,
Sephiroth once on the
Next
easiest
one.
difficulty. Every
So-
other difficulty, I had John.
You know what
beat
Final
it.
Fantasy is, right?
Yeah.
They have Final Fantasy characters. You know Sephiroth? He's the one dude with one wing and the sword that's like the size
Yeah.
of a football field. You can, like, he's, like, hidden in both of the games, like, just out of the way.
He's
and
in
then,
the first one too.
yeah, and then, yeah. And you can fight him, and he has an attack that he just goes, okay, let's do this. Like, your match will start, and he'll hit you once. You have, no matter what you did, you have 1 health, and then his next attack is instantaneous, and he kills you. You have to perfectly do that fight, or he just masters.
Oh yeah, he also has 15 health bars. Don't forget.
Yeah, there's health bars too.
Yeah, like
And
I
your
like health
full
bars.
combo at like level 99 will take about like half of one of his.
And he's just like, I know what I want. The game didn't give a fuck. They put him in this far off place that like.
no, honestly, I fought it on proud mode. It went like easy, normal, proud. Was it
Okay.
normal or?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, normal. So proud mode was your hard difficulty or your expert or
That you have
whatever
to
it is.
beat the game to get.
Yeah. So, Eric, I was at Eric's house and he was just like, "Oh, fight this
I
on
missed
proud mode
that,
for
too.
me."
Having to beat the game on an easy level to get to the normal level, and then having to beat it on the normal level to get to the hard level.
Do you
I
guys
mean, some
remember
games do that now.
Game Plus? Do you guys remember Game Plus, which is, hey,
Oh, yeah.
you beat this game. Would you like to go back through it, but harder with crazier enemies with all your stuff? Ratchet and Clank did it the best. It was like, hey, we know you didn't upgrade all your stuff. Don't worry, there's an opportunity to. And you were like, what?
Yeah, because like I hate that when you get to the end of the game and you're like in like every Pokemon game, like, well, let's go towards the Elite Four and I guess just level grind to
That's the problem
evolve.
with Pokemon is like, there's not much shit to do. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, catch them all and like battle your friends, but like the game is pretty piss poor in its mechanics. It's like there's one thing to do and you just do that one thing, and then there's like, hey, there's a story but that no one follows.
I think it's funner to play like a randomizer or something, and then see what your starter Pokemon
Yeah, when you get Reggie Steel and your only attack is Explosion.
Or if you get Magikarp.
Oh, fuck.
Explosion's worse because if you run on a splash, you get what's it called? Struggle, which does damage. Explosion kills yourself. You're like my level 5 Reggie Steel, boom, no, oh I lost. Let's restart. Oh I lost. Oh I can't win.
Nuzlocke for the win. I miss those days. Give me Nuzlocke.
No, but yeah, he had
Oh yeah, but so what Kareem was talking about, the Sephiroth thing. Side note, I used an action replay during those days, and right before his fight,
hardcore cheater.
hey, I played
have a
through the
moment of
game
silence.
fairly twice.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck it, I can cheat if I want to now. I did it fair. It's
go
the
on,
tough
go on.
Anyway, I had my health like glitched. Like it wasn't even like you have the highest health amount. My bar went all the way around and crossed my screen and covered over the command list on the left side of the screen.
Jesus Christ.
Your health can't even go that high in level 99 if like you do it fairly. And I fought Sephiroth and still got my ass handed to me. Like one shot, half that bar, half the screen, fucking gone.
Game doesn't fucking.
And he teleports and pulls you in.
fucks you.
And then he's like, "Oh wait, you got me to half health. I'm gonna summon tornadoes that are gonna just suck you in."
The game is like it's like if you I know the barrier the entry for barriers Disney, right? When I show if I show you the game you're like, but Mike, there's Disney. But then you find out that Mickey Mouse is like some stealthy ninja badass who just Obi-Wan's shit. He's just like you know, like in the Star Wars movies, like Obi-Wan's dead, but he's telling you shit from his like hollow thing.
Please tell me they do that in a Mickey Mouse voice.
No, he shows up in a black cloak and goes, "I'm gonna leave mysterious clues." And then you're like, "Hey, Mickey, there's like the shit's the universe being." He's like, "I have stuff to do," just like dips and like, "Thanks, Batman."
I don't think he sounds like that.
Yeah, he does. Like his voice is like.
Are you sure it's not like, I have stuff to do? Ha ha! He just tells
doesn't laugh. Like
He doesn't laugh, but he does do that. And like, dude, he gives you speeches, and you're just like, "Oh shit, Mickey, you just hit me right here."
Like, you know, the most
your chest, little
Dave, you can't connect with this, but when you play through the first and the second, and you get to that door, and it just goes, "This is the end of your journey." Like, are
And
you
you just got
prepared
hit.
for this? And you're like, this is like your entire journey has led up to this moment. This is the end of it. Like, are you ready to fight the last
I don't want
boss?
to ruin this right now, but that's also the part where Kyrie's standing in this exact spot that if you tilt the camera, you can see her panties.
What?
Didn't want to ruin that moment, but like that part where you're about to go through the door, if you walk over to Kyrie and enter first person mode and then like change the camera so it's at the floor and look up, you can see her her underwear.
Cool.
Is it Mickey Mouse underwear?
No, that would be funny though.
That'd be a funny Easter egg.
Thing is, they gave her underwear, which means that like they knew people would look. But away from Kingdom Hearts because Dave can't really connect.
Wait. Just the final, most angering thing about this game, though. You went through all the work to fight the boss and beat the game. Let's tell you how you did through the game, and now you get to do it again.
You know, the only bad thing, or not even bad, it's just kind of an annoyance about Kingdom Hearts is when you beat the final boss, it brings you back to right before you beat the boss.
Yeah.
So you never have beaten the game. You've never beaten.
You've
Kingdom
never
Hearts
beaten the
2.
game.
You've never beaten Kingdom Hearts 2. You just fought the boss many times.
Okay, so Eric, any other games besides that?
For what?
No, just like best games of all time.
Best games of all time. I thought we were still
David,
on
what was yours
favorite.
again?
Tokyo.
Battletoads?
No, what?
I was a big fan of God of War, the games.
Oh,
But the thing is that, as much as I was obsessed with those games and I played them over and over and over, by the time I finished the third, I like forgot it existed. I was just like, oh, God of War was a thing, and it's not anymore. Mostly because the ending of the third one pissed me the fuck off to no
you
end.
played it?
No.
The ending is
I know it's just like square, square, triangle the whole game, but
but the ending is basically like everything is destroyed.
So it's just like PlayStation.
It's like everything's dead.
so
No, like the world is like he's like I killed Hope.
awesome.
No, he ends the planet.
Yeah, he
and then
kills every
himself.
god. So like volcanoes erupting, people are dying, and then the woman goes, "But you still have hope. It's inside of you." And he goes, "Nope."
Stabs himself, kills himself, and just leaves Athena as a ghost to drive, just wander around aimlessly. No, because like Athena was like evil.
Yeah, I know.
And blah blah blah.
Creed, your games.
Spoiler alerts, by the way, guys. If any of you haven't played these games,
Come on, they've been out for years. If they haven't played them now, they're probably not going to go back.
you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2.
We haven't
Yeah, but
ruined
you
that.
guys are telling me to go play it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't go out of my way to go play Kingdom Hearts right now.
Why?
And I actually, in my head, you're saying all this stuff, and it still kind of sounds like, but I could be like going outside.
Let's like leave it at this. Like you get this form where you have 4. No, is it just 4?
Please tell me it's 4 Mickey Mouse hats.
No, it's 4
Swords,
keyblades,
four
and you
swords.
float around and fly, and you just shoot lasers and kill the fuck out of things.
Except for the final boss.
Yeah, except for the final boss.
Anyway, Korean, you?
No, I actually was planning on saying that The Last of Us was up there in one of my favorite games.
Really?
Because I loved that game. I got it the day it came out. Like,
Did that hit you in the feels?
that game hit me in the field, and especially the DLC that came out, like, you know, just a couple
Yeah,
months
that. Don't talk about that because that is pretty spoilers.
Yeah, no, that hit me in the feels too. But no, for speaking of PS2 generation, a game that me and Eric played all the time. It's called Monster Rancher.
Monster Rancher! We spent hours.
Is that the one where you have to
spent-
put the CDs and
Yup.
stuff?
We spent like days.
Need I remind you, I never played any of the other modes besides, like, the disc getting thing. Like, I remember playing, like, the tournaments, but I, like, never got to... I, like, never played anything else. I had, like, you do all the dungeons and stuff. And I did, like,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
fighting
there was one, like-
tournaments, and I, like, trained the monsters, and that was
Oh,
it.
because I played the newest one with him, which was really shitty, actually.
Did you guys ever play those
But-
Digimon games?
Yeah, Digimon
Digimon-
World Forever?
Those were like pretty shitty.
They
They
were pretty bad.
Yeah, they were.
Minus that one
I
fighting
liked.
game.
I liked. Yeah, Digimon Rumble Arena
2.
2.
I
was
I
really
ended up
good.
getting Digimon
I
Rumble
played
Arena
that with him too.
for the GameCube. That one. It was, like, 4.
Wait, what else?
No, it was 2.
What else?
What's your favorite? This will be a different topic.
I got Rumble Arena 1 or 2
No,
for
you
the
got 2.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, but what's
You get 2 for
how do you guys
PlayStation.
feel about like
Well, I had 1 for
handhelds?
PlayStation 1.
Like
Oh.
handheld games?
I mean,
For what?
I haven't owned one since the Game Boy SP.
Yeah, like what was your like favorite handheld game system?
Kirby's Dream Land or WarioWare.
WarioWare was dope.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, if I
I
were have
actually
to
had
say
a-
my all-time favorite game growing up until I was like a solid 10 years, Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, I loved that game growing up.
Alright.
Well, it's all about what I was exposed to. I didn't know what video games were. I just had what my parents had and had given us.
Okay.
So, like, I grew up on, like, a Super Nintendo with, like, Power Ranger games and Yoshi's Island and Mario.
Did any of you ever play a PlayStation 1 game where it was like Mortal Kombat style 2D fighting game with Power Rangers stuff?
Yep.
Because I had that at a daycare I went to, or an after school program, whatever.
Wait, was it actually Power Rangers?
Yes.
I probably have it still.
And it was like pretty shitty, but like at after school when they wheel out the Vidya games, you play whatever the fuck's put in front of you.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to the dentist and they put in like Shrek the game. for the PS.
Shrek.
I would rather play Shrek the game than the
Shrek
PS3.
Treasure Hunt for the PlayStation 1. Got that
Shrek
for
3 for the Game Boy Advance SP.
I had one. I don't know what.
It sounded really
which
sassy.
Shrek game it was.
And we're back, and we have a new guest. Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to introduce?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, introducing Middle America's worst nightmare, a tanned individual with a bad attitude. Say hi.
Meow.
I hate you.
Hi, I'm John. Nice to meet you.
That's Ducott, for
Yeah.
people that don't know.
And he's here to tell us about his favorite video games.
Of all time.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
we just kind of said ours, so I guess that's what you're gonna do now.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I said, if you want to know what we said, I said, none of us said any, like, recent games except him.
They were
said-
strictly PS2 games.
We said, I said Battlefront.
Shadow of the Colossus. Tell us about it.
Dude, I'm the one that showed him that game.
Shadow of the Colossus is a great game.
Yeah, I might want to say that. I said Battlefront 2, Champs 1 and 2, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and I'm probably going to throw down especially Shadow of the Colossus. Do you want to know how I got into Shadow of the Colossus, though? When I was in Europe, in Ireland, I picked up a gaming magazine, and I found a map for where to find the bosses. And then I got back to the States, and I was like, I should buy this game, and it was great. But yeah.
Fair enough.
What about you?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know your favorite game of all time?
No, not really.
What's
I don't
a-
really think of like games as favorites. It's just whichever one I want to binge at
Oh.
that particular moment. I mean, you guys already went over Kingdom Hearts, so like
Yeah.
that's
about
kind of my
Skyrim?
life. What?
What about Skyrim?
What about Oblivion?
Oh, well, I mean, I've been no-lifing Skyrim lately.
I've noticed that.
And I
Really?
mean, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, to be completely honest. I found my PlayStation 3 the other day after moving, and
You were just like, hey, Skyrim's
it just kind of happened. Well, I mean, I got the Legendary Edition,
Oh,
and I
so all
didn't
the
get to
DLC.
play any of the DLCs because
Does it
I
have all
moved.
4?
It's got Dragonborn, Dawnguard, and
The vampire one?
Hearthfire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hearthfire's they build a house thing, right?
Yeah, I got a house. I don't
Yeah.
have an orphan yet, though. But I want to kill it. I don't know how, but I'm going to kill it.
Like your kid?
Yeah, sacrifice him. Send him to the soul.
Is that
Iron.
part of the game, or you just like?
You sound so
wanna-
Well, I
nonchalant.
mean,
You're
I
like
did that shit in
sacrificing to the Dark
Fable,
Lord.
so- It was a good time. But I mean, other than that, it's just Legend of Zelda all day. Because I mean, Ocarina of Time is literally my life.
You know what's funny is the first Legend of Zelda game that I played, I didn't have any gaming friends growing up,
Aw.
and I heard Legend of Zelda was good from just something, so I had a Game Boy at the time, so the first game I played for like the first 4 years was Minish Cap, which is like an okay Zelda game compared to the other
I
ones.
had Minish Cap on my phone in high school, if that counts for anything.
Yeah, Minish Cap, it's not a bad game for like a handheld, I played it, but it was just, I don't know, that was the one that I grew up with, and then I got friends who play video games, and they're like, oh, you've played, I don't even know, they've brought
So
up
you've
Zelda
played the
before.
better games, right?
Yeah, I've played the
What
better
are these
ones
better
before.
games?
I don't like Zelda.
Why?
I really,
It's
really.
like the classic
see,
adventure
that-
game.
I
That's
really,
like so
like, I
cool.
understand the Mario thing, but like, dude, I do not get the fascination with Zelda. And I said this in Anime Boston, and you and Damien were not happy with my response, and I was like, it's the same shit over again. She's kidnapped, she's frozen, she's gone, she's something, she's a ninja, she's not a ninja, she's a dude, she's not a dude, she's a painting, she's a shadow, she's gone. Your princess is in another castle, Ganondorf's the bad guy. And you guys were like, hey, he was the bad guy like twice. And I was like, alright, it's also that moon chick.
Yeah, I didn't know who Ganondorf was. Because Minish Cap doesn't have Ganondorf.
You wanna know how I know who he is? Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's how I knew who the fuck
That's who I knew.
That's how I found out. Was
Yeah.
because my brother brought home Smash Brothers one day, and I was like,
You guys make me.
who's Ganondorf?
Well, I
What game
played
is he from?
Ocarina of
He's like,
Time for the first time like 2 years
my
ago.
brother just kind of looks at me when I asked who Ganondorf was. I was like, why is he on the character list? He's like, dude, that's the bad guy from Zelda. Are you kidding me? And I was like, there's no bad guy in Zelda. It's the wizard guy. He's like, that's Ganondorf, you idiot. And I'm like,
So,
oh.
no, okay, let me give a chance, because Eric and Ducott and Crehan like Zelda. Why?
I like Zelda.
Okay,
It's weird to hearing that you don't like Zelda, like even still to
It's-
this day, because you like puzzles,
It's just like,
and
Yeah,
that's
but-
all Zelda is.
but it's like shitty puzzles.
No, it's like adventure puzzles.
yeah, it's just a classic
It's
adventure
about as
game.
puzzling
I
as
don't know.
God of War puzzles, which is like move this brick 3 spaces to the left and reveal a switch.
No,
No,
No, it's not
some
at all.
God
It's
of
not
War
even
puzzles
puzzle,
were
it's more just like
fucking
a dungeon.
difficult.
Yeah, it's more like getting through a dungeon.
It's just a standard like adventure dungeoning game.
I just don't like. I don't get it. Like I
Well,
wanted to try it, and I've tried.
I don't
to,
have
but
I don't
just
have the
don't
background
get it.
feel connected. The reason I liked it was because I got to play back, and it was fun to play through like the adventure style and the puzzles, and I just liked the fact that it was a new game, but it was still retro style because it's old, and I never got to play it before, so it was new to me, so it was fun.
One game that it's a Zelda game, but one Zelda game that fun like it actually like kind of took it to a new level for me that of me liking it was Twilight Princess.
That's the
love
Wii one, right?
the
I
Wii one where it's
Twilight
3D.
Princess.
I know what they're all. I know what
they
they
made
made
it
about,
badass.
and I know
It's
it,
actually
but like
on the
don't play
GameCube.
them.
No, Twilight Princess
Is it?
I like because they actually
Twilight
changed up the storyline a
Sweet.
little bit.
What?
Did they change it up in Twilight Princess, the storyline a little bit, where it's like the
No,
Twilight
it wasn't
came
so
and
much
stuff?
Yeah. No,
focused
they-
on Zelda being trapped in the castle. I mean, she was obviously, but it was by Zent, who is actually just like this powerful dude from the other realm.
It's pretty much this other realm called Twilight
But like,
breaks in,
Whereas-
and it's not like vampires and werewolves. It's like these weird fucking.
I
black
figured a
demon
game that came out on the GameCube wasn't about Twilight.
It was on the Wii, so it could have happened.
No, but Ducott said because himself.
Oh, the
it was,
original Twilight
yeah, it
Princess,
was
yeah.
originally on the GameCube. but they
Remastered on the Wii, though. It looks amazing.
Which is-
I love it.
I don't like
They
it,
also
but-
played it as the
I mean,
hardest
just play
game to
with the
play
game.
on Wii.
It is.
Controls. Which I don't understand because I played the Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix game on the Wii.
God.
I rented it.
It didn't take you 10 years to beat
Why do
out.
you like the Harry Potter games?
I didn't. I rented
didn't
it
like the
because I
books,
wanted
I
to
didn't
try
like the
it, and I
movies,
gave it a
fuck
week,
the
and I
games.
wanted to throw it out a window because it was the most infuriating game. Because they teach you how to do a spell, which is a certain movement of the Wiimote, and then it does not save how to do it. It tells you once how to do the spell, and if you remember how to do the spell, you fucking remember. If you don't, it's
Just
fucking
remember
bad.
Avada Kedavra and you win.
I don't even know what that spell does.
That's the killing curse.
I thought.
Yeah, it's also a video game, so you probably can't do that spell at the beginning of the game and just kill everything because it's a video game. And why would they give you that?
OP as fuck.
I forgot.
That's like
Eric, you're also
starting.
the one that looked up cheat codes.
That's like
Didn't
starting
look up
Ratchet and
cheat
Clank with
codes,
a
he
rhino.
just used them.
Okay.
Action replay.
Anyways.
I have a next
You
question.
can cheat at Harry Potter.
No.
Dude, watch the movie.
No, that's spoilers. So my next question for like to pose for you guys is your favorite couch co-op game.
What?
Oh, like
Couch co-op is me and you sitting on a couch playing together. I mean, like plugged into controllers or whatever. What is your
Oh.
favorite couch co-op game of all time on any console?
it has to be Smash Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I hate split screen.
But like
so-
Borderlands is really good.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right?
say Borderlands. Borderlands
I hate
2.
split screen, so it has to be like some type of brawl game like that, like All
be
Stars
Champs.
or.
Yeah, Chance does it.
Champs
Tekken.
is so good.
I kind of mentioned this earlier, and this is kind of a stretch, but Bugs and Taz Time Busters for the PlayStation 1.
Well, okay, I had a Looney Tunes game, and I think you knew me then. I was on a PS2, maybe before that.
This was on PlayStation 1.
Okay, but I had a Looney Tunes game, and it
Looney
was like
Tunes Racing? Because I had that too.
no, it was like you do stuff.
That's
What,
very
did you play as
descriptive.
Bugs
wow.
and Taz?
Tell us more.
You play as like all the characters. You can play as the
Yosemite
no,
Sam?
the fucking orange thing that looks like Yosemite Sam's beard.
Oh,
Yeah, Gossamer or Gossamer.
Yosimer?
I
Gossamer.
think it's Gossamer.
Gossamer. It's fuck off. It's one of them.
Jesus.
Wow.
That wasn't couch co-op though. So that was.
He just brought it up.
Well, he brought up Looney Tunes Racing, which wasn't relevant.
After he brought
Well,
up
no.
Looney
The
Tunes
reason
game.
Bugs and Taz Time Busters because it was a co-op game.
Oh,
One character played as Bugs, the other person played as Taz. You played together. You played through the game together.
Portal 2.
Portal
Did it like
Ooh.
just did it better.
2. Ooh, I left that out.
What about you?
But I can't say it was my favorite because I was fucking pissed every time I played co-op because I was either paired with John or Matt, and both of them thought it'd be hilarious to get 90
Oh, just fuck him every
take 2 hours to figure out the puzzle. This is like what he did with the Skeleton King in Diablo 3. Like, this is like, let's take 2 hours to figure out this puzzle, get 95% of the way done with it through all this work, and then I'm gonna like shoot my portal somewhere out and kill you just to be a fucking asshole. So we have to do
All
it
the
all
time.
over again.
Why did he murder you two?
You probably fucking should have. Because when me and Matt played together, we did it all perfectly fine. We got through the game in like maybe 3 hours.
What's that game that you have on your PlayStation? It's like Ibn Ob.
whatever.
I have that.
Where it's like the two
Game is
people,
beautiful.
and it's the I want to say
There's a line
black,
through the
yeah,
middle.
it's just a black line through the middle, and you have one green guy on top and one pink guy in like reverse gravity on
Yeah,
under
that's
it.
Yeah.
And you have to like work with each other to like get through the levels.
John, you'd like that.
That actually,
It's like
It's like
a lot of
dependent.
fun.
It's dependent puzzle solving. You need me and I need you.
uh,
Another great Little Big Planet. Shark Attack. Shark Attack.
Shark Attack.
We've all played Shark Attack.
I
Ducott
never
knows.
liked Shark Attack.
We
Ruined it
know.
for me.
Dude, Shark Attack's so good.
I feel like a solid Shark Attack session after this.
I'm good with that.
No, but Ducott, seriously, what's your favorite co-op? Couch co-op.
Favorite co-op? I
Couch
don't know.
co-op. Or like not favorite, just like one you liked.
Well, I mean, the only ones I really played were with you.
Yeah, I
so
was
it's
gonna say, I only couch co-op really with you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like-
because like the only other person I could really game with is my brother, and well,
Yeah.
he plays NBA, so that's
To
not
pass the ball, John.
No.
He was like,
but I'm
already-
doing tricks.
No, wait, what have we played that's co-op? We played a GameCube game that was co-op together, I think, right?
we played Ben 10.
Yes!
That was a
Oh
good
my
time.
god! I bought a
Oh my god, wait a minute.
I
Which
bought,
one?
no,
Played that
wait. I bought. Okay, so I used to make bad video game purchases, and me and John would just play them.
That's what me and Dave do now.
Okay, but like we did it like literally. Oh god, this sounds so hipster. I'm sorry, but I bought Ben 10 the video game when I was really into Ben 10, which when I shouldn't have been.
You were into Ben 10.
I'm still kind of into Ben 10. Okay.
It was
that
Ben
was-
10 Omniverse.
Yeah, and it was
Like-
so
Oh,
good.
come on, that's not even original.
So we played, and there's like 5 characters. The game just lies to you. It's like plays all of his alien heroes on the back. It's like there's 5.
Yeah, was that the one where you played through and you could only play as like the heat
Big
guy?
Chill. No, you could play as Big. Remember that? Because we both wanted to play as Big Chill because he was cool as fuck because he had the hood.
We had 2 of them because we played the first one.
Oh,
It
you
was
guys
awful.
played the. I
Wait,
played the
I bought
original
two.
one.
I bought
played
wow.
the original
I'm
where
so,
you could only
I'm
play
so
as, like,
impressed that they made the first game awful. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, I bought the first game and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I don't understand what's good and bad. So I bought the next. It's like what COD did to us. We didn't know we were being abused.
Until it was too late.
Yep.
It's like those animals on the like ASPCA commercials.
Or Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, or Stockholm Syndrome.
Ducott broke the Stockholm Syndrome first.
He broke it.
Yeah, he broke free. He was the first one to quit COD.
I
I
didn't
told
buy
him I wasn't gonna
Ghosts.
buy Black Ops
No, but
2.
like I quit. Yeah, but I quit COD.
You see, I bought Ghosts and then I sold it to Korean.
And Korean doesn't play Ghosts. None of us bought Ghosts, but you. I guess you.
I didn't want to buy it because I was like, I'm just not going to spend another $60 on the same thing that I
But
spent.
shittier. Oh wait, we also. What else is a good couch co-op? Wait, couch co-op can count as fighting games, right?
Yeah.
That
Mortal
Tekken
Kombat?
game I had, dude. Yeah, that game is like so poorly lit.
Mike, remember
Tekken
when you
4.
stayed? Tekken was great.
Tekken 4 was
Tekken 3,
beautiful.
though,
Say Soul
for the
Calibur.
PlayStation
I
1.
know you want to say Soul
I was
Calibur,
straight on Soul
Ducott.
Calibur.
Ducott is the
That was
biggest
my
hard on for Soul Calibur. Everyone else is like, I don't really like Soul Calibur. Ducott's like, but it's the best fighting game.
It's not my fault.
Ducott.
No, I
Because
think
when
Soul
was a kid-
Calibur looks wicked awesome. The only thing is I don't like the fighting style that they use. I don't like playing that way. But I like the characters and stuff.
Go.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, I played this one Soul Calibur game. It was for PlayStation 1, I'm pretty sure. And it had Link in it, and that was when I only had PlayStation 1, and I only had a Nintendo 64, so those are the 2 games I played all the time. So, like, Soul Calibur is permanently embedded. in
I
my
remember
life.
one of my childhood friends. He came over with
What was his name?
his name's James.
Okay.
Hi
James.
He came over with his GameCube
Hey, Jesse.
with one of those TVs attached to it.
Whoa, what?
What?
What the fuck is that?
It had like it was like an add-on for like.
You're like
the
blowing me and Dugott's mind right now. That's
Seriously?
not a real thing.
Wait,
Like,
yes, it is.
so
This
he
thing I had-
taped it on?
game. No, it like attaches to the
I had, like, a
GameCube.
giant magnifying glass that went over my Game Boy Advance screen. That was
Oh my god, remember those lights you had to attach?
Oh my god!
It
It's
never worked well.
literally a book light.
Anyway,
You were like, you put a book light in your Game Boy Color and then it killed your battery and you lost all your Pokemon. The end.
Go on.
anyway, yeah, no, he came over to my house and he was like, "Oh, let's sit here," and we were just like laying on the floor, like
Making
just
out?
plugged, like had a
Sorry.
fuck off.
That's when John learned this
I had a
was.
fucking
Sorry.
hell.
You
guys.
said plug, dude. You said plug.
Yeah, I plugged the GameCube into the wall. God damn it. Anyway,
Was his name?
And there was just,
Paul,
like-
Eric.
Jesus, that wasn't even funny.
That was such a
It was a
stretch.
stretch and a half.
So, like, yeah, he just, like, lifted up the screen, and he was like, oh, I'm playing Soul Calibur 2.
So
And that
you
was
know-
my first Soul Calibur game with Link, and who else was in it?
So no TV necessary.
No TV necessary. It literally, there was just a screen that he bought to put, or his dad bought him to put onto his GameCube, so it made it just completely portable.
Just to be clear, Eric Ducott, Davery, any one of us ever fucking heard of this fucking wizard device?
No,
Can I
I
please
remember
get that
playing
for like
wishing
anything else?
Yeah,
I remember
right?
playing Final Fantasy.
I remember
Crystal
wishing there
Chronicles.
was one.
I remember playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube and being like, you can play with up to 4 people, but only if you have those cables that connect from your Game Boy to your.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that shit.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one kid, like, even in school, that connected his Game Boy to another kid's. It was like, we're gonna do some trades.
Wait, you never saw kids trade with Game
I used to
Boys?
do that shit like
I do this shit all the time.
I never once
Game
saw
Boys were
that.
bumping.
So
at
when
Charter.
listen, so when Leaf Green and Fire Red came out, they came out with those wireless adapters, which was when Nintendo was starting. And I had a Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP, so I just farmed shit. My mom was like, "We're going to the mall," and I was like, "I'm bringing both." I would have it up. My Game Boy Advance SP had light, and the other one didn't have light, so I had to like shine it on itself. I was just
God.
transferring Pokemon. I was like, "Yes, yes, fuck everyone."
One question I always find myself asking from like just every couple months, it pops into my head.
Why can't
I
say
wonder
like
if there are any surviving Pokewalker Pokemon.
What a Pokemon! Oh,
I remember Pokewalkers.
was it like not even 4 years ago though?
It was
Yeah, we
when
had
Soul
those in
Silver and
Anime
Heart Gold
Boston
came
the
out.
year we went.
Yes.
And then my brother sold mine to Land Electronics.
Oh,
I remember you carried that thing around in your shoe, like your ankle, for like almost the whole
Okay,
year.
Waka?
No, like, it was
in my
like
pocket,
in
so
his
I was just
ankle.
taking it up and be like, hey.
So, was it like the same, like, slit thing that you do, but just, like, for his ankle, like, you put the
I never put
Pokewalker
it
in?
on my ankle. You only get half your steps that way.
Yeah.
I found out those things are waterproof
you.
one day though, because I remember Matt was like, "Can you like wear my thing so we can get like I can get steps on it?" And then we ended up going fishing. I had it attached to my shoe, so I was like standing in the water.
best game of all time, Tamagotchi.
I remember having those when I was in.
Is that
Or
a
the
joke?
OG Animal Crossing, where you could change your GameCube's time to fucking farm for the million berries and shit, or bellies, or what the fuck were they called? Bells.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No one play Animal Crossing?
Nope.
Not until
Not really, no.
Animal
I've
Crossing,
never
the one
once
for the
played
Wii.
I respect it.
The City Folk, I think.
I don't even know what
The
it's
Wii.
about.
It's really
I'll
shitty.
go that far.
It's
I know
like
the name.
Sims, but if everyone was an animal but you. Oh, and you're constantly in debt, so it's kind of like the real world. You move into a place, a guy sells you a house, you pay off your loan, he's like, while you're sleeping, he changes your house, and he goes, "You now owe me $5 billion." And you can plant money to grow money trees. So
What a dick.
he's a raccoon too, so he's like robbing you.
Oh.
And every time that he fucks you over, he builds himself a new store. Until eventually you get like a quickie mart.
Ugh.
And there's this like homeless dog that shows up sometimes on midnight to play you a serenade on like acoustic guitar. He was like the original John Mayer.
Oh, God.
Might
This
have
game
been-
just sounds like
Animal
less
Crossing,
and
dude.
less appealing to me.
Well, actually, the more I talk about it, the more I don't understand why I played it.
Yeah.
I
It's
remember
like
you would always try to get me into it, and like always tell me
No,
about
no,
it.
Matt would try and get
Basically,
you into
it's
it.
the happiest
I played
depression
one
scenario
game,
you're
and
ever
that was
gonna
for the
be in.
Wii, and I played it for like maybe an hour.
So
It was a
And
little
I
more than
fucking
an hour. It was like a week.
I have a great question that's kind of relevant to like you guys being like, Mike, I don't get why you don't like Zelda. What is one game that like everyone likes that you just can't stand? 'Cause, like mine is seriously, it's like either Zelda or Final Fantasy.
I have a few.
Um,
I don't like Tekken. Like the Tekken games and
I
stuff.
don't like Tekken either.
Mortal Kombat.
What?
I don't like any of those. I barely like Smash Brothers and All Stars. I'm not a big fighting games kind of person.
Okay. Well, that okay. But I don't think like I'm saying like games that everyone loves. I don't think everyone loves Tekken. I think Japanese kids and sweaty white people like Tekken.
I feel like it's the same like kind of.
You like
art-
Tekken?
I feel like it's the same kind of art.
You like Tekken?
Tekken
They
4
both
was
like
Tekken
he
4 was
just said this
I
like
said
5 minutes ago.
I said Tekken
He goes,
4 was
Tekken
a
4 was
nice
great.
game.
I go, I love Tekken 3 for the PlayStation 1. I used to like grind on that shit like it was my life. Like, what was,
It was-
his name?
it was-
Yoshimatsu
I
or something?
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu. Yeah.
Soul Calibur too.
I think it's the same kind of
I'm
demographic
gonna-
that you would find also playing
gonna-
like
I'm gonna say the
big rig
unpopular
truckers game at the arcade or like Dance Dance Revolution.
Fuck Dance Dance Revolution 2. Sorry, Ducott. Go on, Karen. What's yours?
I'm gonna say a really unpopular opinion. I was never really into Ratchet and Clank.
Are you fucking stupid?
I was never into it. I never.
But it's
'Cause-
good.
No, because I played through the first two, and then I was
But
just
your
like,
arsenal is so good. Going
It
Commando
literally
is all
just-
right.
it was
Up
like the
your
same
Up your
thing.
arsenal just takes it to a
And then
whole
there's
new-
Deadlock, which we played couch co-op.
Deadlock was
sick.
great.
Deadlock is so good. Deadlock
I
is like
played through
what
like
we call
three
a mature
times in a
game.
no, and then I played through Deadlock with you. I think I'm pretty sure.
I played through Deadlock 3 times.
Ratchet and Clank.
After
I
and after.
never liked it.
Dude, me and Ducott have beaten Deadlock like 12 times.
At least.
What about you, Eric? What do you hate that we all love?
I never said I hated it either. I'm not a fan.
Your
I don't
opinion is
know.
wrong.
I don't know what you all love.
A game that you like or a game that you don't like that everyone else seems to. This shouldn't be that hard. You gotta like something, or you gotta hate something that everyone you likes. Do you not like Pokemon? Like I don't really like Pokemon.
I don't like Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, but like no one likes Pokemon anymore.
Except Korean.
I mean like nobody that like really started.
No, like bring back original stuff. Yeah, I'll still play it, but it's just
past third gen, you lose me.
pretty much like
No, past fourth gen.
past 4th gen for me is where I trail off, and I'm like, I'm done.
That's
here.
the age difference between us, though.
Yeah, I play the first gen, like revamped games because I like colors.
I still have my special yellow version.
Yeah.
Edition.
Did you get the
edition?
Did you have the Game Boy Advance with the Pikachu's on it, like the Pichu and the Pikachu, and the red button or the red light was their cheek?
No, mine was.
I had
I know what you're
that.
talking about. I've seen it. I've seen pictures of it.
I had it. I still have it somewhere.
Wow.
Dude, what about you, Eric? You can still try and think of one.
Well, I'm not like it's a good game, but I'm not exactly a fan of Spyro.
Thank you! God, that's mine then. I really don't get it.
Wait, what do you think about Crash Bandicoot? Because they were very
I think
similar
that's
games.
just as stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Was
much.
not.
Hit me once, I'm dead. Oh, that's fun, I guess. And
I liked Spyro more than Crash
Spyro,
Bandicoot.
well, yeah,
well, because the
Spyro
thing is that I liked all 3 of the Spyro games, all 3 of the first ones. I only liked, out of the 3, I loved the 3rd one and was like, about the first 2 of Crash
Hear me out. This is why I don't like Spyro, right? Say I bought a game called Pelican Island, okay? But my bird can't fly. Or no, better. Let's play an underwater game where you play as a turtle that can't swim.
So you want to be a flying dragon?
He can
I
fly
like
later.
it.
He can fly.
No. You can fly sometimes.
You can glide.
No, you can fly later in the other games because he's
in the other games.
Yeah, like I don't want to wait
was an
6 years before I get the basic thing. Just take his wings off. They can use it as a story element. So why can't he fly? Oh, they took his wings, dude. I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Not this.
Yeah,
thing.
but then you wouldn't be
He
able
just
to
doesn't
glide.
want to.
It's
No,
because he's a pussy.
Gliding is like a big part of the game.
It's a shitty mechanic. Let me say that. Maybe the story's good. I've said I could not sit through it. I think Crash Bandicoot's about that totem pole dude fucking with them, right?
Yeah.
And, like they go through time, and like there's his sister who's kind of hot.
They're both like weird blonde raccoons.
I thought they were wombats.
they are
Fuck.
bandicoots.
Is that
Is
is
that
that
an animal?
Bandicoot.
Yeah. The fuck's a
They
band?
are made. They're
I feel
made
like
of
that's a
animals. They're
racist
called
slang term.
bandicoots.
Oh, I got one. I don't like Sonic at all.
Thank you. I can agree with that one.
I can
of all the
always-
games, I never liked
New
Sonic,
Sonic
games,
is trash.
except for Sonic Heroes. I played Sonic Heroes for like a month.
How can you not love Sonic?
I have
Adventure
Sonic
Battle
for the Sega
Never
Genesis.
Oh, okay, wait. Let me start. Okay, I like 3 Sonic games, and one of them is like not a Sonic game because Sonic's not.
I lied. Sonic Race, that one with the things.
I like Sonic Adventure Battle 2. I don't like playing Sonic games, but watching that, I watch streams of that. That game is so good. Sonic, I don't like Sonic, but Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is a great game. You play as like every character, there's missions, you do stuff, open environments. It's great. Shadow the Hedgehog, even though it is awfully rated and people hate it, I love it. I love I've always wanted to shoot people as Sonic with a different color skin. And you like fuck with demons and you can kill children and you have Satan powers and I'm like, yeah, and you ride a motorcycle and there's like death metal playing and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yes.
What about
That's
that
like-
Sonic Unleashed game? That one where he like turns into like
That
a
was gay as shit.
like a werehog.
I played maybe one Sonic. game. It was for
That's
computer.
correct
Where he could
terminology.
turn gold because he got like power. No.
No.
Super Saiyan, you mean?
Yeah, he went Super Saiyan. Sonic goes Super Saiyan. In
Yeah,
Sonic
Sonic
games.
is.
I didn't understand that, like how they like did not get it. Like nobody made the like.
I think everyone did. They just didn't talk about it.
It was just like one of those. We'll let you get away with it this time.
What?
I never liked, because you said Super Saiyan, never liked any of the Budokai Tenkaichi or any.
See, that's an insult to me.
You used to play that shit with me all the time. Budokai Tenkaichi 3
But you know how pissed off it got me. I played it all the time because you were like, dude, let's play. And I was like, well, fuck it, fine. And then you just like shit on my life. And I was like, fuck this, I hate this game.
See, Mike and I used to go hard at each other.
Like, dude, there's like 6 different boos in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I don't play the new ones because like there's like games I loved on PS2 that I just did not get the advanced counterparts. Like,
well, what happened with me is I stopped in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and then waited for it's a really long
Jesus
time. I have no
Christ.
idea. I was trying to think of how long, but I have no fucking clue. This really long ass time, and then I was like, I want to play these games again, but I want to play them with better graphics. So I ended up getting Raging Blast 2,
which is awful.
and then I just left off on that, and I got like halfway through the game, and I just left it.
Don't you like swing with your joysticks or something? Like you literally like punch at them with your joysticks?
No.
Or some trash
there's probably
like
a game like that. You know what else is an unpopular opinion? I think I really, 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 I'm sorry, I think I hate MOBAs and I hate MMOs. I know, Ducott, I know you
Go
like
in depth.
League, and I know that League is a
Smite
huge thing,
Started playing Smite too.
but World of Warcraft and Dota and League
I
and
don't like WoW
are just
at all.
fucking shit.
I hate all of them.
League's awesome.
League, I don't understand it. The gameplay mechanics seem interesting, but like, it's the same reason I don't like COD. It's like, why play a game where like your own team hates you? And like in COD, like your team can like do fuck all and you can win in COD. And League, it's like, nope, you need 4 functioning people with thumbs or index fingers, right?
Well, it's everything but the thumb, actually.
So the people that play COD should play League because they don't have thumbs. Dude, like you even described it. Like they they changed the word toxic to describe themselves. Like I think like people when they review the game like League, it's like this is a 9 out of 10, and we're gonna drop it to a 6 because the people are fucking awful.
Yeah, that's how I feel a lot of the like player
Ducott's the
versus.
nicest person on there.
Yeah, me of all people.
I feel like the player versus player community in any game, it's like pretty much gonna bring the game's score down.
No, even in COD, it's not that bad. I mean, because you can mute people, and I guess you can do stuff in League. But like, if you just ignore someone, he'll be like, "I'm not going to do anything. Fuck you."
Well, see, it's even worse than that because you can mute them in their games if they're just some toxic little whatever you don't want to deal with. But if you mute them, that's one person on your team that you can't communicate with. You can't ping to them. You can't tell them what to do. You can't even like try to win the game. You might as well have an
Oh my
AFK
God.
that's just trash.
Honestly-
does this sound like fun to you?
Honestly, I would play League, and I would get okay. I play League. I would try and get good at it. If I ever became like a tournament player in League, it would become like finals. Through my headset, all I'd be playing is fucking DMX over the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song. It's just, here we're gonna rock, here we're gonna roll. Listen over and over again the whole time.
I hate you.
You getting mid, you getting bottom? Yeah, X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. What? That'd be the worst.
No, whereas like people on COD,
Sometimes I just
if they wanted to sit in a corner and cry about you like telling them that like some sort of mom joke,
Your mom is like ugly. Remember when that was an insult until it turned into, I hope you get like you cancer, you AIDS-ridden abortion of a faggot.
And that's not even like even offensive.
And then
anymore.
it was like, why don't you say hello? Like you Google search your dad on Google Maps or whatever.
It's like retro now, just bringing back shit. Like, yeah, well, your mom's clan stinks.
Two dads.
Yes. That was great. That wasn't Brendan.
Oh, it was Danny's birthday the other day.
Danny or Davey?
Danny.
Danny.
Shisley.
All right. Davey didn't tell me that. But
I don't know. I saw him on
Anyways,
skate.
no, but the
No, but like you could carry your team even if like the other guys were just like, I'm gonna sit in a corner and cry about it because you guys are douches.
Well, you can carry a league.
No,
you
you
just
can't.
have to
No,
be
you
extremely rude. I've done it. How are you going to say you can't do it when I've done it?
But you need, but like, okay, but can you be good enough to be like a one-man team?
Yeah, I've done it.
But there's lanes. How can you be in 5 places at once?
Well, no, you have to, like, they're distractions. You just gotta go kill everyone and make sure they survive so that you can push towers.
So you're like, my team is death fodder.
They're not death
Essentially.
fodder. You need them. Or at least I need them. Because the way that I go in is like, I can kill everything, but I can't push towers for shit. So, like, I need an ADC, I need some fake-ass top.
Explain.
I need an attack damage carry.
Which does...
It's like a hunter. So, like, a ranger,
Okay.
bow, range damage.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I know what most of these mean. These
Like
are
a
mostly
demon
for you.
hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
acronyms
it's
are
a
not my
demon
friend
hunter.
right
Okay, my bad. And then you need a bruiser, so that, like, if anyone tries to come fucks with it, you can fight them under tower.
Yeah, you need a bugbear.
Central Intelligence Agency.
now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm trying to make the connections they don't understand.
Yeah, I get it. It's for Davery.
Oh, he doesn't understand.
He doesn't play Diablo. He's not going to get your references.
He played it today.
For like an hour.
That's like if I were to say I'm selling a DFS in the G for 75 mil.
Yeah, you need to explain what the fuck.
Yeah,
that
you know
means.
what that means. Exactly.
That's RuneScape shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Why are you proud?
Oh, games that I hate and everyone loves. Minecraft, fucking hate it.
Whoa.
Whoa, excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Minecraft's good.
Minecraft
but
isn't a
it fell
game.
off
That's a
hard.
lifestyle
So that's why you
choice.
gotta
That's
go
when
to
you
Cube World with it.
confirm that you just grew a chromosome.
Okay, like, fuck you. Fuck you for hating it, and fuck you. Your answer should make me hate the game. Minecraft's not a game; it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle because
Ride or die, or build or die.
you choose to grow the chromosome by downloading it.
I would say it's not a game. It's more of a lifestyle. It's more just like a what can I put together to see what happens.
If you have Asperger's, it's a lifestyle. That was not an Asperger's joke. That was like a people who have Asperger's
I
tend to
still hate the game anyway.
I spent a solid day seeing how
Well,
many
'cause,
iron
like,
golems that
dude-
could get to fight each other in a room, and by that I mean just walk into each other until they died.
Because everyone was like, Minecraft is so great because like you can create things and do whatever you want. I'm like, so you can do that in a shit ton of games.
Like-
and what Minecraft did was do that and take away all the other advancements in gaming we've tried to do
What are
over
you
the
talking
years.
about? You have the Ender Dragon you have to fight, and the Wither, and you can go to hell. You can go to hell!
Side note, Davery sent me some sketchy Minecraft browser game. Some, like, JavaScript
Oh
bullshit.
my god! I ran that for 3 weeks straight, and I'm like
Why?
number 4
you
in the
cheated.
world.
It's the first day.
You know,
Yeah.
oh, we're talking about online JavaScript games. I love the game End the Game by that little ninja dude.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I got
also
that
love-
for the DS.
Do you guys remember that game on CartoonNetwork.com where you used playing cards of characters from shows? This is gonna say
I
how
really
you
don't.
guys are
I remember
young.
Paradise Hotel,
No.
and that's it.
Yeah, we're pretty young. We're like a whole year and a half younger than you.
I used to play Cartoon Network games on the computer before, so I might know what you mean. The only Cartoon Network game I used to play all the time was Megas XLR's video game.
That first of all, that show is so good.
So good. So good.
It's giant rope. It's like I like giant rope. It's like all you want to do is just smash a Mountain Dew can into your fucking forehead.
When I think of
And
like,
bro fist yourself.
Well, because it's like, yay, cool robots, but it's just like funny characters too.
You see, I don't feel that way about cartoons like you guys. Like, I don't get really attached to cartoons. Like, I loved Ed, Edd and Eddy growing up, but if I were to go back and watch it now, I'd be like,
Who cares
dude,
about Ed, Edd, and Eddy?
yeah, I'd be like, I'll just give him the quarter.
Dude, it's just reminiscing. Maybe you had a sad childhood, so you hate everything that's fun, but
I had a fine childhood. I mean, I got to watch my cartoons.
I only got beat twice a week.
I got to play Tony Hawk Pro Skaters. That was cool.
I hate Tony Hawk.
I loved.
What, the person
can't-
or the game? Because I hate Tony Hawk the person, but the games I
I
played
think
like
his
it was
clothing
crap.
apparel is nice.
The stuff you buy in Kohl's for $20. Jesus. Oh, so when are you enrolling in the 5th grade? Like, did that
So I get
already
my
end?
Heelys, my Sketcher Heelys.
Heelys
I
are
wanted to get
cooler
pair of
than
Heelys.
Tony Hawk brand apparel because that's just brand apparel with Tony Hawk's fucking face on it.
No, it's not his face. It's always that like weird hawk thing.
Oh my, yeah, his little logo. It's just a bird with little.
No, okay. The one,
I don't
okay,
even know.
there are several types of games I don't understand. Those are sport games and like Tony Hawk games.
Sports games I will never understand.
I'm like, but I could go do that.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk games, like, it takes a little bit of skill without the cheat codes, like balancing and combos and stuff like that. Sports games, it's like, I pick this play.
Well,
Let's just joystick up the field.
Ducott's good at those. Remember that time the Korean dropped the ball?
Oh, football? Yeah. That was
Oh
a
my God.
good time.
it was one play Well, we were playing Madden one night. It was like fucking 3 years
He
ago.
just fucking drops the ball and Ducott runs it across the field. And Ducott's like, I'm the best.
And I was just like, that didn't even make sense.
Take me down.
Coach goes, that was fucking retarded. Like, that was stupid.
Ducott's like, I
No.
can't even spell football.
Back to the whole
Chris like,
cartoon.
Tom Brady, my hero.
No, see, they said football, and I thought we were playing a soccer game. That was FIFA.
Yeah, I was about to say he would spell it Futbol.
Football?
Football.
Anyway, no, back to the whole Cartoon Network thing. The only, like, big game I remember playing on Cartoon Network was the Fosters one. Where you
we
got to
went
make
on
your
a-
own imaginary friend and, like,
Oh.
did all kinds of other things.
See, I was playing Club
was like
Penguin
mini-
when that came out because I couldn't remember that.
I was grinding Club Penguin getting those coins or whatever the fuck they had.
Oh, I never
coins,
played
right?
Club Penguin or Neopets. You guys are weird for that shit.
I never
I never
played
played
Neopets,
but
I
Club
did
Penguin
play
maybe
Webkins
was
on my
a-
sister's
I know you
account.
played
Sad
I had one
I got
Neopet.
abducted
I didn't even
into
remember
Neopets.
Neopets was a thing until you just said that.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Um,
I had one Neopet thing.
okay, so
I never played
I
Club
played
Penguin.
Webkins on my sister's account because she had all of them.
And you couldn't get your own, you fucking poser?
I didn't want
I-
any
I
of my
had-
own because I
When
was
you
afraid.
guys-
really because you
But I
wanted to play on it.
But I wanted
That's
to
how I
play.
met,
through
that's
your
how I met
Webkins
Matt.
phase?
But I wanted to play the That doesn't surprise me, first of all. But I wanted to play the mini games.
I met my gay best
Yeah.
friend
Dude,
on
Neopets had some
Webkins.
badass
No,
mini
not
games.
on
Yeah,
Webkins,
like
but
Wacky
because
Zingos.
of
That was the
Webkins.
most addicting thing in the world. Just smacking.
John, I
fucking
remember when
Webkins
you and your
across the
brother
board.
and your sister and Matt were all obsessed with Webkins for the longest fucking time.
You guys used to
You
just
would
fuck.
not let it go.
What?
And you guys had like 40 million of them. It was only fun when you guys
40
decided,
million.
like, let's use these
40
baby-
million whole Webkins.
Dude,
No, but
do you have any of those?
no, but
You
all
could, like,
honesty-
make a house out of that.
I have, like...
You could literally pawn those for a penny each,
Hey, you know
and
my
you'd still be
backstairs?
walking away 400,000 strong. That's a
my-
penny each.
My backstairs... Shut the fuck up.
No one cares about your mouth.
You know my
Just-
backstairs? When you, like, turn into my room, there's, like, a big red, like, basket type thing.
Yeah, but that
That's
can't
filled with
hold.
Webkins.
You have a basket in your room?
No,
Why is there always
it's in
clothes on the
stair-
floor?
I don't give
You're
a
so
shit.
messy.
It was only fun
Why'd
when
you
we
do
decided to do
homework?
Webkins Wars, where we would pile them all in the middle,
Not in
turn
school.
off the lights
Mom.
in the room, and we would
Still
all
hang out?
grab at them, and we would chuck them at each other in the dark.
Did you guys throw snowballs at cars, or was I the only delinquent?
No, me and Michelle, me and my
I threw
sister when we were
acorns
little.
and open windows in cars.
Yeah,
I see
but like I would go to like I would go and like I'd hide behind like a snow fort and I'd throw like one with ice that cars would like going on.
No, me and Michelle were fucked. What we did is we would go into our kitchen and we would break glass things or like sharp plastic. We would break cups in our driveway and line them across the street so people would pop the tires.
You're malicious.
Where were you when I was growing up? We could have been awesome.
I lived in Brockton.
We could have murdered people.
What?
What?
That's a far
Matt,
jump from popping
Matt,
tires.
Like if we
No, I was
That's,
like
it's really not.
I was super sadistic and clearly he was totally down for
I
anything.
mean, that's the first step to
Eric,
a car.
let's kill your family. He's like, woo!
me and Michelle were fucked when we were
That's
kids.
like the
we
first
were like
step to a carjacking murder is popping the tires with like a ghetto spike strip, and then walking up like, "Oh, you need some trouble, guys."
Need some
we put a
trouble.
fake stop sign
need
outside
some
of our
trouble?
driveway, so
You need
just so we could stop people, and we would
Stop
force them
signs?
to buy lemonade from us too.
Speaking of stop
the kids
signs,
from Ed and Eddie.
We put it in the middle
stop.
of the road.
Do this. Tell the stop sign story.
Oh my god! Back
stop
at Charter.
sign. Stop sign. Stop sign.
Yeah, we went out to recess one day in like elementary, middle school, back when like I first met Mike, and
It was
we
you
found
and that kid Liam.
Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
Oh, the big
Fat kid that turned into a goth kid.
Yeah, I didn't. McCormick.
McCormick.
Yeah, Liam McCormick.
Well, we got, yeah,
But
whatever.
we found
He'll
this
never
stop sign
find
in the middle of the parking lot, and we
Funniest
wrote
thing
"Don't
I've
stop believing" on it, because just like it
It
was
was-
a stop sign, and we
Yeah, they
Just
rip
tricking
it
kids.
off and they grab marker like non-erasable marker and write "don't" and then "believe in," and they go showing it to people and the teacher goes, "Put that back."
hey, we found it on the ground.
And he goes,
I don't
he goes,
care
I
if it was
found it on
supposed
the
to be on
ground.
the gate. We found it.
It's like, where'd you find it? On the gate.
No, it was on the ground, below the gate, but on the ground.
Did any of you guys do terrible things as kids besides like us three?
I mean, like Mike almost got us all killed by our teacher, but
I talked about that already.
Yeah, they've talked about that a couple times. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure.
No, just once, and it was
Yeah.
mentioned slightly.
Yeah.
That was.
I
Like,
was just a
I
violent
was supposed to
kid.
go get some of that.
I was a
pizza.
very violent kid.
Yeah.
He killed animals.
I didn't kill animals.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Did I already talk about what I used to do to frogs at summer camp?
I accidentally ripped a
Yes,
frog
yes,
in
you
half.
did. Yes, you
But
did.
like these two haven't
Yes,
heard
you
it.
did.
At summer camp, I used to like I would catch frogs at summer camp or toads. I would just feed them pebbles, and I would keep doing it until they got too big, and then like they couldn't, and they were dead. And I would show it to people. And I also used to light stuff. I also used to light toys on fire. I was literally like one step away from being like the kid that murders everyone. I had plans to kill my school too. I was on the path to fucking Columbine.
Yeah, I decided to be
We
a
said
little.
way worse.
I decided to be a little constructive when I was younger, and I got a hobby instead. Like I like to go fishing. I skateboard still.
I made a joke about Nazis
became
passing
an
time by
otaku.
flying kikes.
Life was good when I became an otaku.
Yeah,
I call my joke is fine.
yeah, like the ashes coming out of the oven. They were flying kikes, but
Yep.
but like that. I didn't. That wasn't a joke. I said maybe they did that when they were younger. I didn't say like I wish they did that
So wait,
or
you
anything.
went fishing when you were a kid? You
I
didn't
still
break
go
stuff?
I went fishing this morning.
Yeah, I know you did. I saw about it on Twitter. You didn't break stuff as a kid?
No. Why would I break things?
Because you're a fucking dude? Maybe. Apparently not.
No.
I break
go-
people.
I go
That's
to
all I
mosh
do.
pits, but I'm not violent. Like mosh pits are just to
No,
get the
you're
aggression out
fucking
of me.
violent.
How am I violent?
You're like one bad day away from the guy that like shot like what's that movie you guys like where the guy goes to a McDonald's, freaks out and shoots everyone with a
Rampage.
shotgun?
Oh, Rampage.
You're one day away from that. You're one day away from you wanted a fucking Frosty? And boom! Dude, you were literally one day away from going into a bag and killing everyone. And hey, I'll still like you. I'll like your like little
Will you?
Nigga, yeah? I'd be totally cool if you killed people. I'm like, what was it like, dude? Did you lick the blood? What I would do.
This is
Honestly, if I
this is
killed
slowly but
people-
surely getting very, very dark.
Mike,
Yeah,
you were telling
honest-
us a lot of things about yourself that I just don't want to hear.
The only people I kill are stormtroopers in Battlefront.
Fuck
Oh yeah, this was all supposed to be about video games.
Oh yeah. Battlefront 2 was a great game. I didn't like the addition of lightsabers and shit though.
Oh, the
Because that shit
hero
was
mode.
OP as
I
fuck.
like sniping.
I don't play as hero mode anymore because I would much rather have my my
Blaster.
the prize blaster
My
rifle.
blaster.
No, the award rifle. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, because
I
you
played
get
that so. I've been playing that so long that I get that automatically because I'm legendary on everything. They automatically give me all the award rifles, everything. So it's not even fun anymore. Do you want it? I got the game when I was like, whenever it came out, so I was probably like 10 or 11 or whatever. Do you know what the name I chose for my save file was? It's the cringiest. The Chosen One with a 1 instead of 1.
I used on video games where they had you enter
as a child.
What?
on video games where they had you enter 3 letters. I put this. Do you want to hear cringy, dude? On my Star Wars Battlefront 2
Please
save
say
data?
you did like LOL.
No,
like, oh.
Satan with an 8 and then Minion. So whoever I played with was my minion because I was a goth kid.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, that's cringy.
That's awful. That's terrible.
Can we talk about Rayman and how it doesn't make any sense?
Rayman makes total sense.
How do you not understand that? He just doesn't have arms.
Yeah. No, he just doesn't.
He doesn't have a neck.
He doesn't have limbs.
Yeah.
No limbs, just extremities.
Which that'd be a great band.
Well, that sounds like a song.
Extremities.
No limbs, just
Davy
extremities.
Jones, Steampunk Butterfly.
A little longer,
Track
and that's a Fallout Boy song.
Is it really?
I don't have limbs. I only have the extremities.
Plus, I'm making out with you on your couch. By Fall
No,
Out Boy.
that Panic at the Disco goes, I write sins, not tragedies.
That album was great, but that's not a video game. Is it?
Is it? No, it's not.
What's your favorite movie tie-in video game? Like one that was like shittily made and just like to tie in with the movie.
Eric, we know it's Harry Potter. I don't like him. I just wanted to beat the game.
I owned, and this game was so shitty for the GameCube. Lemony Snicket's. A series of unfortunate events based on the movie, not the books. You know who was in that movie? Who do I hate
I don't. Will Ferrell.
besides him? You know who played the villain?
Sandler?
Keep going. Shitty comedians that aren't funny.
Oh,
Jim Carrey.
Ben Stiller.
Mike
No,
Myers.
you got it.
Oh, okay.
Jim Carrey's in that movie. So whenever I played the game, you had to hear.
Can we... Okay, wait a minute. Games that just went sour as they, like
with
Spyro...
time?
Like how Spyro just crashed.
In my opinion, Spyro never took off because he can't fly.
He can in the new games, but... No, my point is like the Legend of Spyro series, like series that just fucked everything
So
up.
basically Newfound Glory songs. It's all downhill from here. COD, Skyrim, Oblivion, Skyrim. Did I gotten shittier?
I heard they're making
Yeah,
a
Elder
6th
Scrolls
Elder
Online.
Scrolls,
They're
which
gonna keep making that until they can't make money from it.
it's like the Mario series. They're just gonna milk it like a prize habit.
But like Mario's gotten better, and apparently so hasn't Zelda. You played the new one, right?
See what I
Mario
said?
Sword is trash. That's the latest one that they've actually like put out.
No, what's it called, Korean?
What?
The new one you played.
A Link Between Worlds?
Yeah, Link Between Worlds, but like
It was
what about
actually
for a
like
handheld. Like it's really good. Don't get me wrong, and they did a lot of new stuff in it that was like game breaking as far as Legend of Zelda, but it's for a handheld device. So like I'm not gonna go out of my way to get a handheld device.
Right,
to play it.
right, dude.
yeah.
That's what
Skyward Sword was just trash in general because no.
What else got shittier?
I would like to say
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, you might.
Ratchet and Clank went downhill like all for one.
Like
Can
what?
we talk about that?
After Deadlocked, it was just woo.
Like what I said about Jack and Daxter, I think it got downhill after Precursor Legacy. Like they changed
Tools of
the
Destruction
changed
were
the dynamic of the game, and it just became a different game, and I didn't like it.
But like, I love the first.
I liked the cartoony aspect of the first
You know
one, and
what?
the just like kind of funny
You wanna go
adventure
out on a limb?
aspect.
Grand Theft Auto.
What? Are you dumb?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I.
yeah, no.
I mean,
actually-
San
I'm with
Andreas
him
was
on
really
that
fun
one.
to play.
Oh, so
You got-
unpopular
you got Grand
opinion.
Theft Auto 3.
I don't like Grand
San
Theft Auto
Andreas.
Vice City or San Andreas. I think they are bad games.
What? How?
I do not like
San
them.
Andreas
in
was
the
easily
least
the
bit.
best of the Grand Theft Auto series.
I wouldn't say the best.
I
Yeah,
would
it is.
say, well,
Yeah, it is.
4 is terrible.
Yeah, 4 is pretty.
Yeah, I was
bad.
gonna say I
5 is good.
Five's
Five-
story
Five,
was
the
amazing.
story was amazing
Because it
I'll
changed the
give them
game.
that. But they also.
I liked how they
also
were like,
focused
oh wait,
heavily
we
on
don't
the-
have to just pick on all the minorities that we think of. It was like,
So let's pick
okay,
on all
so
of them.
Americans can be bad too.
It's always been about Americans.
Well, I mean, like,
It's
they
it's a
always-
coming to America story, like every time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always like a coming to America. Some minority is like just blowing shit up, and everyone's like, "Oh wow, so this game's just racist."
Assassin's Creed, Ducott,
about it.
gotten shittier as time goes on.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, not really.
for the most, no, it wasn't.
2
so much
was the
like
last good one.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't.
3 is trash.
Bro,
Except you can
three
hunt,
was,
which is
three
fun.
was pretty good.
I like that.
And,
3 is trash. You spend 4 hours before you do shit.
well, I'm also a history buff, so I really enjoyed the fact that you were in the American Revolution.
And the new one, I'm not sure if anybody played it.
I have.
So,
Yeah.
spoilers, you're not even a fucking assassin.
Yeah,
You're a pirate who dresses up as one, and you just suddenly have the skills. You're not related to the story.
I'm a pirate. I want that game.
You can borrow it from me.
Wait, you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
What
gonna
does he
touch
have?
you in your sleep.
I get it. Like I get every game that comes out pretty much. It's
Every game.
I think basically
Just
any
a try,
any
honestly.
platform game that was like on an old console, like I'm saying like 90s like big series that just started, like anything in the time zone like Mario or
Crash
Zelda or
Bandicoot got
Sonic,
shitty.
all those when they tried
They
to
made
make
some
like
good ones though. That's
No.
the thing, is because with every new Crash Bandicoot game, because there wasn't just The Legend of Spyro where it was
I
like,
love-
let's change the storyline and piss everyone off. Crash Bandicoot was like all their games that came out, like they would have a bad one, but then they'd have like a good one. They'd have like a moderate one, then they'd have a shitty one, then they'd have a good one. Like it was like always like hit or
Pokemon.
miss. Pokemon got super shitty.
yeah
Did you say stupid shitty or
Super shitty.
Dragon Ball Z games.
I
They're all
got
the
the first
same.
Budokai, and it was actually really fun to play through, like getting all the capsules and stuff. That it was just fun. I don't know.
I want one Dragon Ball Z game with every single character. I just want all the characters. Like, why do you like? They just
Nigga, you think they're gonna play through a whole series when the series isn't over yet?
Yeah, it is.
No, they're still making new movies.
No, that. They're making movies, but the movies aren't really canon. Because in the new one, he fights an Egyptian god from the past. And I'm like, is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
Actually, I kind of wanted to see that.
Dude, he goes, you know what the
no,
new thing is?
no.
Super Saiyan God, you're now a ginger.
Yeah, no, you literally look exactly like the regular Goku, but he just glows and has red hair and he's like on fire.
And you have red eyes.
That actually,
And then he still gets his ass beat.
no, I think one of my this is getting really off topic, but like, just real quick, I love Dragon Ball Z, but one of my favorite moments in one of the movies is where he fucking like absorbs the sun to defeat Broly, and Broly goes to punch him and just disintegrates. He doesn't even touch him, and he fucking kills him.
Wait, who here has seen all the Dragon Ball Z? Or Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball
GT,
You caught-
Dragon Ball.
I saw GT. I watched all through GT.
Okay, so
I've seen
I
Dragon
thought
Ball
GT.
Z.
Okay, so you know GT stood for Grand Tour.
Yeah.
I thought it meant Goku's tiny.
I did not know what
Oh
GT
my
stood
God,
for
no
ever,
way.
actually.
For the longest time, I was like, that's why it's called GT. It's just Grand Tour doesn't make sense. I was like, you're stupid. Like, it's Goku's tiny, so you know. Duh.
I always thought GT just meant GT.
I never knew it stood for something. I just
I thought-
left it alone.
Okay,
Did you
so
know
what
that-
is
wait, did you
so
know
what
that-
does Z mean? I understand that the Z
Like, I thought it was
fighters.
like Yu-Gi-Oh! XD or
But,
some
like-
shit like that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is
GX.
Generation X. How do you guys not know this?
No, I knew that.
It goes Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Generation X.
I'm sorry, I never watched the show either.
Really?
I hated Yu-Gi-Oh! All growing up. I never liked Yu-Gi-Oh!
I actually only played the spin-off Dungeon Dice Monsters from that
Ducott
one
plays
episode of the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
original series.
I don't play.
You
Well, I
did.
mean, I did for a while. I started playing Magic now. That's a good time.
I was always sad because I always get the arm
Stupid
things, but I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the arm things were so
You had a
cool.
dual disc.
I had one.
Do you know
I
how
found
much
one at a
those
yard
cost
sale.
nowadays? If you still have one, you can sell an original dual disc on like eBay for like $100 easy. Like
I'm
damaged.
sure I know a couple people like that have those still.
Because I
And
went to go
so
get
many
one.
people
I have
had
two
them
of
at
them.
Anime Box, and I should have just been
Probably-
robbing their.
I went to go get one on eBay just so I could duel people in the mall, aka my brother when we're bored. We'd just go to the mall and throw down a duel real quick. And they're like $100 each on eBay, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Why would you do that to the innocent shoppers? Like, why would you put
Why
them through that?
wouldn't you want to do that?
That's
Why
like
wouldn't you
no.
wanna put them through that?
That's like when a mother brings her like autistic kid to the mall and he screams in the middle of it and you don't want to look because you're embarrassed for them. You and your brother Yu-Gi-Oh!ing each other in the middle of the mall is like as an autistic kid having a hissy fit.
That gets viral on the internet.
Like you would be looked at as the saddest motherfucker.
I bet my card, fuck! Can we go home
and if
now?
you lose, you just be like, Bryce, you're going to the shadow realm.
Oh my god! I want to kick his ass. Honestly, just take the dual disc off and start punching him.
Stop being a faggot.
You like that for trap cards? Oh,
I didn't get the joke.
because trap cards are the biggest dick move, but no, but I don't know. So yeah, video games. That was fun.
Are we over? We done yet?
I guess.
It's 126.
I don't really have anything else to talk
Are
about.
we good? Everyone good games? Saints?
Yeah.
Good game.
GG.
I mean, I just came here to play Diablo, eat some ramen, but
Oh my god.
You have ramen?
No.
no.
Wow.
Did you bring your own?
Why?
gotta
Because if
get
you
my
want
own.
some, no. But if you're asking if I just have it, yes.
So, you can follow us on Twitter. Follow Davery at it's me, Davery, kind of like a Mario thing. You can follow
Yeah.
John at
Don't follow me on Twitter.
Hylian Lion.
Yeah,
Alien Lion.
Hillian. It's not Hillian.
I thought it was Hillian.
No, it's Hylian.
Hylian.
The only person that says Hillian is Damien. He's the only Hillian. The rest of us are Hylians because we know what we're talking about.
See, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just know how to pronounce. I figured Hylian Hyrule. How do you fuck that up? I feel like those two aren't related. It just, or is that related?
No, that's it.
You follow Eric
It's that
at
simple.
Eric's Enigmas. It's like Blue's Clues. Get it? It's funny. Follow Crehan at Swag Fag 420.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that really your Twitter handle?
No, it's fucking just Korean 3 M's.
You can follow me at.
What are you, a
Is it still
13-year-old
Mr. Kitty
girl?
Mango?
I'm pretty
And
sure.
it's still
it
Mr.
is.
Kitty Mango.
I need to change that back.
Props to me. No, you should keep with it. You remember Mr. Kitty
Dude,
Mango?
you know how unserious it is when I try to ask like someone posts like a sad thing on Twitter. It's like, Mr. Kitty Mango added you. Whoops. They're like, I'm sad today. I'm like, don't be sad.
Mr. Kitty Mango,
So are you some like Japanese cartoon character?
No, he calls me Mr. Kitty Mango, King of the Fruits.
He used to just be Mr. Mango
No,
because
King of
he
the
was
Fruits?
king of the fruits.
If you have emails or questions or concerns, you can leave a comment below, or you can email us at
Trainwreck of a thought.
louder.
Trainwreck of a thought at gmail.com.
Yeah. So tell your friends. Yeah.
we have an A in our name?